What have you got, mate?
Have you got something? Hey, Archer. Watch this.
Archer,
look in here.
Tina! You got a grunter, mate.
Did you just catch a fish, baby?
He's got a fish buddy.
Did you just catch a fish?
Hey?
Hey!
Did you catch a fish?
Yep. Why is he opening?
Why?
How are you doing? Hey, Daddy.
Yeah.
I think Archer's got a fish. Have you got a fish, buddy?
Oh,
Look.
Hey, Archer.
There's Archer's fish and Daddy got one too.
Daddy got one too.
yeah. I got.
You got. Look at that. Oh, we both got one.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Where's this?
I can see that dancing on the thing. Look at him out there in the water.
It's a little one, is he?
Look at you go. Another little grunter.
Here we go.
Second, mate.
I think it's not the one.
Your technique's different, Dylan.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he does.
Hold it up high, mate.
He's got another one. Where is it? I can
Up there
see.
in the water.
This is trying
Oh, Archer got a good one. Bring him in, buddy. Yay!
Good job, Archer. Look at his technique. Sorry, I snorted. Good job, buddy.
That's a big one,
Look at our little fisherman. What do you think?
I think I got a little one.
What do you think? Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Here we have the little striped grunter that we got yesterday. We've got a small bag of them there. We only kept a few. They are a tiny little fish, and legally you're allowed to keep around about 50 of them, 50 per person. But most people don't. Most people just consider them a little bit of a pest because they are very hard to clean. Well, that's what people think anyway. So what we're going to do is just take our knife there, in behind that little sharp gill spike. There's a really sharp spike just there that you can see. So we go into there and just go down to the spine, into there, like that. Turn our knife and follow down the spine and into there, nearly to the end. If we take that to nearly to the end to there, and then flip that little fillet over, and then run the knife down in there, and we take that down like that. That'll be a skinless fillet, and then we can clean out the rest of it after that. So there you go. They're a tiny little fillet, and if you get enough of them, they're actually quite nice. So we'll get into there without spiking myself. So a good sharp knife helps. They have pretty tough little fish too. So here we go to there once again. So nearly to the end of the tail on the side of the spine. Flatten it out there, cut into there, and get down on the skin and pop it out. Now you only get a little tiny fillet out of these little fellas. They're super bony and all good to go there. And we take this little fillet and we just cut out that little rib cage into there, and just make sure there's no little pin bones in there. They're only tiny, so they're not going to hurt you in there. And there you go, we get little tiny fish pieces. So if you got enough of them and you get some bigger ones, then you can actually get quite a good feed of fish out of them. But we just kept a couple so that we could show you there at home. So cut out those little pin bones if you can feel them there. So it's a little tiny fish and two tiny little fish nugget size fillets. So we'll get these done and get a few ready to go. And there we have it. There's our little boneless fish fillets all ready to go in a nice little ice slurry there. So you get little pieces of fish and we can cook them up and have some little fish bites. fire, baby. Cooking with fire. Rightio, we have got our wooshka is lit up there at the moment, and we've got a fire brewing away in there. We had to put the plate on there because that pan's going to be a little bit hot to touch otherwise. Now we're going to have to put a little bit of oil in there. Where did I put that? Over there. Got a bit of rice bran oil. Don't you start quacking ducks, you're next. Rightio, we'll let that get up to heat in there. There's some rice bran oil in the pan there, ready to go. Now we've got to crack an egg here. I went over the chicken coop, got these just a minute ago. There we go. A couple of googies. Put them into there like that. Now we've got our fish fillets all filleted out. They're pin boned and all ready to go. So they should be little boneless fillets. And Nettie's sitting over here behind me, looking pretty excited, aren't you, babe?
Yep.
You're so excited. That's not Nettie, by the way. That was a duck.
It quacks like a duck.
If it quacks like a duck. We'll tip that water out of there. There's a bit of ice water in with those little fish fillets. Now I've got a couple of bags here. This little bag is just some flour in there. So we'll get a little bit of flour. We'll open it up and we'll throw a few of these little fish fillets in. And zip that up. Get them all coated in flour. In a little bag. We'll get the rest of them in there as well. I like to do them, get a couple in at a time, just so they can all get coated. So there we go. They're all coated in a little bit of flour. Put some salt and pepper in that as well if you like. I've just got flour in there at the moment. But yeah, we'll tip that out into there. That's all good to go. Now we can take each of these out. They're all nice little coated in flour, and put them in our little egg wash here. And in this bag we have some breadcrumbs. So that oil is getting nice and hot there at the moment. We grab a little bit of this flour and just put it in there like that. You can see that starting to, that oil is just about perfect in there. So we get these little fish bites out of the flour to the breadcrumbs. And that should be just about ready to go into there, I think. There we go. That'll it's just about right. We might need to make that a little bit hotter, I think. I thought I'd have to cool it down a bit. There we go. Lifting off there. Going directly down there on the heat. That'll heat up a little bit faster in there. Can you get a little plate for us, babe? That'd be great. Oh, I've got a pair of tongs out here. Thanks, baby.
Wasn't sure.
There you go. So, it does a little bit of a flip over. How they looking, Dale? Little bits of fishy goodness.
Looking good.
You said the boys want to try some of this?
Archer won't.
Archer won't. Archer's not a fan of fish. But he'll learn. He's only 3. Oh, he's 4 now.
He just turned 4.
Oh, how good's that? You know what the difference between 3 and 4 is? Nothing.
So far. I was say, when he was turned 3, he was eating everything.
Yeah,
Going
they
through
get
a
fussy.
stage. Huh?
They get fussy, don't they?
Now he's getting, going through that phase, same as Xander did. Now Xander eats pretty much everything, so we're back there again.
How they looking, Dale?
Crispy.
Look at that.
This is like that chicken dish I do. Except
Yeah.
Obviously it's fish, but
Look at that. There you go. You want to put that into there, Dale? Thank you, baby. Yeah. That's looking pretty good.
I was standing a metre away holding it out.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what I'm doing. Trying not to get on camera.
It's alright, pointing down at the food. People don't want to see us for this.
Nope.
I want to see the food. There you go, look at that. They smell really good, don't they?
They smell yummy.
Little fishy goodness parcels. Okay, we'll get the rest of these done. There we go.
Oh,
Look at
okay,
that.
that's plate.
So we got there's our little fish bits. So there you go. That's from those little fish. There was 10 or 11 of them or so there. And that's how easy it is just to cook up a little feed.
Done.
All done there. Beautiful.
That's it.
That's all done. How good do they look?
Really good.
Let's try them, eh? What do you reckon?
Yep.
What do you reckon we
That's a
open
great
this
idea.
up and get a bit of heat out of the fire? Take that off the heat. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that. Oh,
Oh, that's gonna.
there you go.
Cool.
Beautiful. Let's try them.
Yep.
So here we go. We've got our little fish pieces. Now these should be boneless. There might be some little tiny pin bones in them because the fish are so small as well. So do you want to have a go, babe?
Sure. Which would be? I don't know.
Whichever bit you want. I'm going to
wanna-
go with a crispy bit there.
I just want
But they're all.
a little crispy bit. Would be good. I just want a little bit so I don't sit there biting into a huge piece. I'll just grab this one.
I love these so much. Alright, they're just a little freshwater grunter, and like literally people class these as a pest fish. And if you want to go to the effort, you can get a nice little feed of fish.
That's really good. I want to really. Is there a little that really crunchy bit? Is that it? Oh yes.
Do you do you remember the very first time we did this with Brooksy?
Yes.
A friend of mine, Brooksy, showed us this, and where everybody's catching yellow belly and bass, and we had some others, and he was keeping all the small fish as well, all of these little grunter, and kept his bag limit of 50 or so, I think it was 50 at the time. I'm not sure what the bag limit is at the moment, but we're nowhere near it anyway. But yeah, there they are. And he showed us that, and he did them with a beautiful it was a Moroccan seasoning on them, and yeah, Moroccan seasoning and dipping sauce, and they're absolutely beautiful. So okay,
They're really good. I really like them actually.
let's finish them off.
It's really
Okay,
good.
guys.
Rightio. We're going to keep eating these,
Yeah.
and
Please like, please subscribe,
thank you for watching.
and see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Cheers. How good is that? That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yummy.
How's that, Xander?
Good.
Good. You love it? Who caught that fish?
Me.
Is it yummy fish? Yes,
Yummy.
It must be. Good boy.
Good boy.
This is my fish.
This is your fish? Did you catch it?
Yeah.
Do you like fishing?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good job, buddy.
But I don't want. But I don't just want to eat them. I gotta go.
We tried.